After so many years of waiting, finally, all of what we said came true. Boy, Bulma together with another godly unit here on UTD. What is going on, Flame Squad? It's your girl Namite, the prettiest, the sexiest, and the thickest player here in Ultimate Tower Defense. And just like what I promised on the previous video, guys, we're gonna do a double showcase video, and also it's gonna be a double godly showcase video. And the reason why it's gonna be double is because, well, Bulma is actually a money tower. Oh bro, it feels so weird that I'm saying Bulma on a UTD video, but it is what it is, guys. And you know what's more important than that? We are actually about to hit 50k subs, and it'll be really burning hot if you will subscribe and at the same time burn that thumbs up button right now. But anyway, guys, let's now try to check out what can these two godly give us, and let's see if they're really a must godlies. Let's go. If you actually watch some of my Anime Fighter videos, the most recent update about Anime Fighter would actually be about Tokyo Ghoul. And well, it's not really a secret that I've actually mentioned in that video as well that I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul yet. And sadly, well, there's gonna be a new Tokyo Ghoul character, and it's gonna be Renji. He's actually the legendary unit on Anime Fighter on the most recent update, so that's the reason why. So, well, if you are actually a Tokyo Ghoul fan and you actually know that the fact that I haven't really watched that anime yet, please bear with me if I would sound stupid later while I am showcasing the unit itself. But anyway, guys, the reason why we will do a double showcase video is because, well, Bulma is only a, well, money tower. And actually, I'm so happy that Bulma is now in UTD. I think that it's actually been a while since players, at least ACD players, were actually expecting that Bulma would be at least a money tower here. But well, both of them are godly units, so that's also the reason why I didn't really forget or skip our super boost so that we would be able to compare them side by side. All right, so without any upgrade, both of them actually got or cost 100 cash. And let me just try to upgrade this. Okay, let's just wait for a wave clear. 80 cash for our Bulma and 60 cash for our super boost, so that's already a 20 cash difference. Let's now upgrade both of them on the first upgrade. Okay, there you go, 240 cash and 180 cash, so that's already a difference of 60 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm just not confident about my math. There you go, 640 versus 480, so the gap is now getting bigger though. That's now gonna be 660, 60? No, 120. Yeah, probably 140. Oh, you know what? Screw it. You guys just do the math, all right? I'm just gonna show it to you. Come on. 1,600 versus 1,200. Oh, that's an easy math. So 400 difference. And for the last one, okay, there we go. Another wave clear. This is gonna be the final 2,800 and 2,100. So basically, our Bulma tower would actually give us an additional 700 on top of what our Super Boo can give us currently without any prestige, guys. But then again, she's gonna be a godly unit. Unless that you would probably get her from the pity system, maybe I would suggest for you guys to get her. But I mean, right now we don't really need a new money tower, not gonna lie, because it's still enough to use the Aquaman, you know, unless that you were actually too much pay to win type of player, then you could probably get like a prestige 5 Bulma, so that if in case there will be like a very expensive, very good unit, then you could probably care less about having it on your team. But yeah, I don't really think that she's gonna be worth it. But of course, obviously, guys, she is indeed better than our mythical Boo. But I mean, if you actually wanted to improve your Aquaman, then just probably get the mythical Boo instead. Because, I mean, I think the mythical petty system, there's not much of a very good mythical unit. But for the godly, there's a lot of meta godlies at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that one of those would be Enya. But anyway, guys, let's now go to another godly unit. It's gonna be Renji. And the only Renji that I know on anime is actually Abarai Renji from Bleach. So I'm really sorry, guys, I really don't know this guy, but Let's now place him. That's a good range. Animation, well, didn't really surprise me because, well, it's gonna be the same animation as Renji on Anime Fighters, and he's actually a legendary unit, at least on the stars or eggs on that game. So he's gonna give us a damage of 5,126. Range will be 12, which is actually good, and cooldown will be 8.7. But actually, guys, there's something odd about his, I think, area of effect. I think that his area of effect is actually bigger than it seems like on his range. You know what? Let's just try to check this out. Pretty sure that this boss would even get a damage. Look at that, guys. I think that here on UTD, the new thing about the animation of these units are kind of like they're serving as a hitbox. So their range is just here, not because they will only be able to damage inside this range, but rather, you know, the range is just here for them to be triggered, but the animation actually defines what would be their area of effect. And as you guys can see, I think that the size would be up until here, and probably just create a circle around him. So yeah, that is actually a good splash AoE or AoE for this unit, and just consider him as a full AoE, you know, regardless of his range. But anyway, guys, let's now try to upgrade him. Upgrade number 1, that's gonna be 2,500, and he will now be at 8,238. Range will still be the same at 12, but his cooldown is now just a little bit faster, but still slow. 8.1 cooldown, but he is actually a very good AoE unit. Look at that. I mean, it's literally AoE because the animation kind of looks like, you know, a big circle if you will actually draw a circle on top of it. Look at that. Hey, okay. But guys, this is a godly unit, and like what I mentioned earlier, there are actually several godly units already that has been or probably is still part of the meta. I'm just not sure about the leaderboard meta, but yeah, I think that it's gonna be really tough to judge this one. But anyway, guys, for those Tokyo Ghoul fan, can you guys please let me know in the comment section below what is the power of Renji on Tokyo Ghoul? Because I mean, based on his animation, he is kind of like Killua. I mean, I'm really sorry. I hope that it's not really bothering you, but I mean, all I can see is like electricity, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like Killua Godspeed, but color purple, something like that, you know? But anyway, guys, let's now go to his next upgrade, 3,500. And, oh, okay, he actually disappeared. All right, let's now do it. And oh my god, 16,476 damage. Range will still be the same. I think that his range would just stay the same forever. But his cooldown will now be dropped to 7 marks, so 7.2 seconds per attack. So I think that his animation is not really getting bigger, which is, well, understandable. I mean, it's gonna be so laggy if it will become like bigger, you know, but it's actually already big enough, which is not really bad since he is a godly unit. But again, guys, I would really understand if you guys would be kind of like meticulous when it comes to judging him as a unit, because, well, we are now talking about a godly unit here, which is basically just the second best tier here on UTD. On his next upgrade, guys, it's gonna cost 5,000 cash. He's also not that expensive for a godly unit, and let's now do it, boys. There you go, 34,233. Okay, you know what's bothering me about this, guys? I mean, I can see that he is kind of like using electricity on attacking, but for some reason his SPA is really slow. I mean, of course, guys, his damage is actually decent, or should I say good. 34k, not even maxed out. But, you know, if his power would be electric, I would actually expect that it's gonna be fast. So, I mean, if I'm the developer, I would rather give him probably a little bit lower damage, but, you know, like cooldown would be a lot faster. Because, guys, the reason why I'm saying that his damage is actually good, if we will compare his damage to our Blackbeard divine unit, by the way, Blackbeard only can reach 15k. Of course, well, we can place like 2 Blackbeards, but, well, Blackbeard's cooldown would be 2.25, and at the same time, he actually gives some effect. And by the way, speaking of effect, I don't think that Renji would actually give some effects to the units. He's not slowing them down. He's not giving them any kind of effect, like literally none. All right, so anyway, guys, let's now try to check out his final form, upgrading at 8,000 cash. And there you go, 70,296 damage. Well, his cooldown would actually drop on a flat 6, so 6 SPA. And that's not really that bad. It's just the fact that if we can only place one Renji, then I'm not sure. It's just because of his range. Like, before he will even be triggered, guys, it would actually take ages. So it's really gonna be tricky to use him. Maybe you would be torn probably between placing him in front or probably in the middle. Definitely not in the back seat, because, well, if he will be in the back seat, then maybe it's also gonna work. But if he will be on the back seat, most likely those units that would trigger him probably would be the running mobs, which is really gonna be fast, and his SPA is not really excellent. But anyway, guys, let's now try to check how many Renji can we actually place. I'm not really gonna be surprised if we can only place one. And there you go. Yep, we can really only place one Renji here. So, well, his name is actually Renji here, and on Anime Fighter, I think that his name is Kenji. But, well, since I actually brought our Super Boo, that's the reason why we only have 2 dragon here, but these 2 dragons would actually raise their DPS. So for the damage, let's now do it. His max damage together with 2 dragons would actually be 369. Okay, that's not really that bad considering that it has the magic number, you know, 69. 369,049. So it's not really that bad. I mean, the only reason why I am kind of doubtful if, you know, if he's gonna be a meta unit or a meta godly or not is probably his SPA and at the same time his range. I mean, yes, he would be able to blast them and, you know, like his AoE would actually be bigger than his range, but, you know, it's just the fact that it would really take time before he would be able to cast his skill because of his small range. His range is not really the worst, but 12 range is still a meh. Would have been really a lot better if we actually have the golden Drago so that, you know, we can actually boost his range to multiply by 2. So that's gonna be a total of 24 range. Then that would actually be good. But I'm actually gonna be neutral. Probably maybe just wait for those other leaderboard players if they would actually use Renji. But definitely, guys, he's a solid one. So I'm not saying that he's bad, okay? I'm not saying that he's bad, but I just cannot say if he's gonna be a meta unit because of, well, his range and also his SPA. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be 2 of the new godly units that we received here on UTD. One from Tokyo Ghoul, which is gonna be Renji, and of course one from Dragon Ball again, which is gonna be a money tower as well. Both of them would be godly units, so let me know in the comment section below which among these 2 godly units would you actually rather get, or probably if you want to get both of them, then give me the reason why. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe. Use star code SNOW whenever you're buying Robux, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay hot! Bulma, my Namite is still hotter. Out!